Okay, perfect, perfect. Thanks everybody for jumping on the call. I know everyone's time is very valuable, so I'm just going to kind of keep it pretty short here. I just want to explain, give a little bit of meet and greet, give everybody a chance to answer, ask some questions, and just explain the Swipe Coin product thoroughly, and just kind of share my thoughts, my views of what I see with cryptocurrency coming forward here over the next couple months. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to share my screen here, and let's get to it here with this. Okay, so we are getting ready to launch the official paid version of Swipecoin on November 1st. We had a free trial that ran from the 1st of May until the Source convention, basically about 4.5 months. And in that 4.5 month period, we were able to catch 12,000 pips from the cryptocurrency markets on MetaTrader 4. And it's really exciting to me because we're just really getting started here with cryptocurrency. What I have marked out here in my chart is basically when we started the free trial here around May 1st. And in this range between 6,000 and about 8,200, just in this trading range alone, in the last 5 months, we were able to pull 12,000 pips. That's really exciting because the market has been pretty stagnant. It's been pretty slow and it's been sideways, and the amount of opportunity here to gain in cryptocurrency is massive. Last year was by now everybody's heard of Bitcoin, and last year, everybody caught wind as it climbed to the top and broke, up near $20,000 per coin. Now, what's interesting to me about cryptocurrency is that we're talking about a new asset class. Well, relatively new. It's been around since 2009, and I've been trading it since 2013. But it's still new. Institutional investors are just getting involved. It's just starting to gain momentum technologically to where it's becoming more and more disruptive and serving a utility to come in our future. So it's a really exciting time to trade Bitcoin because Bitcoin's very volatile and it goes through a lot of price discovery. And so just in this range here, we were able to pull 12,000 pips, and the market hasn't really had any real strong trend. Yeah, we've been trending down, but as far as having a lot of expansion in price, we haven't really seen that in the last 4 months. So what is coming here over the next course of the next couple months is very exciting because once Bitcoin breaks out of this range, it's going to expand in price, and we can now trade this on MetaTrader 4 just like any other currency pair, which is really, really exciting to me because when I started trading Bitcoin in 2013, you needed to have a little bit of Bitcoin to get started trading cryptocurrencies. You needed to against the dollar or against Tether on the exchange, or traded where there are several brokers that allow these cryptocurrency pairs to be traded directly on MetaTrader 4, just like any other currency pair. Now, that's what we're focusing on here with Swipecoin is the familiarity of playing these currency pairs just like you would trade any other Forex pair on your phone. We are looking mostly at the top market cap coins. Let me move myself out of the way here. Basically, everything on this list here on my MetaTrader 4 list is what is available. We trade Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin, Dash, ETO, EOS, Ethereum, ETP, IOTA, Litecoin, Neo, OMG, Sentiment, Tron, Monero, Ripple, Zcash. And yeah, all of these are available now to be traded on MetaTrader 4. Now, that's really exciting because it's opened up a whole different world of possibility to trade this asset class that gives gains in a small, higher potential for gains in a smaller period of time. And I'm just going to switch over here to the Ripple chart or XRP chart here and kind of show you what I'm looking at. As far as what cryptocurrency has to offer that's a little bit different from traditional markets. All right. When I used to trade Forex, I would be looking for a potential move of 30, 50 pips, maybe 100 pips on a swing. If it's a really good potential longer term swing, maybe up towards 250 or 300 pips. But that's rare. In cryptocurrency, I really don't take a move in the market unless it has a minimum of 200 to 300 pips. All the moves that I'm looking to gain and the swings that I'm looking to take have a potential move of 300 to 900 pips and sometimes over 1,000 pips. The way that these are the contract size for the brokers that I use, and I use two brokers primarily. I will use JAFF. They both offer good spreads, and you can fund your account with Bitcoin. But the contract size is very important. They offer really good leverage on these pairs to the point where every dollar that Bitcoin moves is 1 pip. And so in relation to that, I've been really looking at Ripple lately because the leverage offered on Ripple is very good to the point where every 1 cent that Ripple moves is 100 pips. Just kind of look at it like that. I'm always trading a standard 1 lot. Maybe I'll add a little bit more than that if the trade seems to be going really good. You can trade as small as 0.05 of a lot or 0.1 of a lot. Your gains would be a little bit different, but the calculation of potential profit would be the same. Here in something, for example, like Ripple, I'm looking at a move in Ripple here. Now, just taking some analysis on this market, let's just look at this here. Okay, we have a typical market cycle that is completed. My main principles that I trade by are understanding market psychology, understanding the cycles of fear and greed that these markets go through. There's a lot of hype. There's a lot of fear of missing out that fuels these markets. And you have to understand where the loss is going to occur to be able to pull a substantial gain out of this highly volatile market. So I'm always looking at the occurrence of market cycles in all time frames and how that relates to Elliott wave theory and Fibonacci. Because the only thing that's consistent in all these markets and a lot of these charts will look the same. The only thing that's consistent is the emotion of the traders, the fear and the greed, the fear of missing out, the fear of loss. All of those things are consistent in any chart that you look at. And I learned that a long time ago that when you look at a chart, you're actually looking at the print that is left behind by the decisions made by humans. And sometimes the moves that I'm looking for potential continuation, potential new all-time high, or at least a swing back up, because the market's going to work the same both ways, up or down. Just like you would, the same way that I'm looking for an entry after an impulsive move like this is the way I'm looking for an exit on the way back up. So let's look at it like this. The market broke out with an impulse. Good volume went in right here. The market impulsed, it broke a downtrend. It gave us an indication that it's heading into the Ichimoku cloud. Now I go through the SwipeCoin app is going to have analysis like this. It's going to have trade updates, and it's also going to have a lot of training videos on how I view the markets and the different indications that I use to decide to take a trade. So I can get into Ichimoku cloud more at a different time, but this was setting up itself to advance into the cloud. Now, if you missed the first move where it broke resistance, you don't want to ever chase the market. You don't want to chase it, you want to retrace it. I'm looking for a potential place to enter the market when it's going down for the next time that it goes up. So right in here is a typical 78.6 retracement zone right here. This is where I was looking for entry within the last few weeks. Now, based on the previous impulse that just happened, this impulse that happened right here from where the volume went in to where it peaked out in the high, that made a move of 5,371 pips, basically, a little bit over 5,000 pips in like less than a week, about 4 or 5 days that happened. So you can't really find volatile markets like that you can trade in any other currency pairs. That's why I've stuck to cryptocurrency over the years. Once I learned how to trade it and I started trading it successfully, I kind of tuned out other markets because I had more potential to gain in a smaller period of time. So here on XRP, we have initial impulse, we have a retracement. After downtrend was broken and good volume went in. So to me, there's a potential now that this market could make another impulse. If this would be considered possibly a 1 wave and a 2 retracement, I'm looking for the potential of a possible wave 3 to come out of here. If this wave 3 comes out of here, this wave 3 could be, it could get us up here to the 1.618 extension of the previous impulsive wave. Okay, so that's kind of the map that I'm looking for right in about now. I'm looking for Ripple. I was looking to buy it in this retracement zone for a potential for it to come out here and take out these previous highs. Okay, now if the market does manifest that move, we're looking at a potential here from the entry zone to the target zone of a little bit over 7,000 pips. You just don't find moves like that in Forex. You don't find them in stocks and any real other markets that you can trade. Cryptocurrency by far has the most volatile markets that give them the most potential gains in the smallest period of time. That's why we've been able to pull 12,000 pips in a little bit under 5 months, because these markets go through such price discovery that when you get on the right side of the trade, that you can really rack up the pips quick. So this is what I'm teaching in SwipeCoin, how to catch these moves. I'm giving trade alerts, I'm giving trade updates, analysis videos. The app is structured similar to Swipe Trades, where you can swipe the trade, but I'm the only master trader for SwipeCoin. And when the trade alerts come in, they will usually come with about a 30-second video explaining the trade. And then the new version, 2.0 version of the app, has a section for more content. I can add updates. I can put results in there. I can do a lot more. I can do analysis videos that can be categorized by educational videos that you can, like how to trade, how to learn this indicator videos, and actual analysis for the day or the week. So this is going to be an all-in-one app that also, I now have an IML TV channel. And so there's not going to be a real schedule on iMarkets Live TV, but I'm going to use that channel to stream directly into the SwipeCoin app. So when I go live on iMarkets TV, iMarkets Live TV, it will stream directly into the SwipeCoin app for live trading or live educational analysis. So the opportunity here, this is going to be great going forward. The free version, like I said, we got 12,000 pips in a small period of time, and it was a basic app with a dashboard with 5 slots of information. So we've worked with the developers to make the app more robust with a lot more searchable content, keeping track of the results in the app, a lot more updates, educational analysis, videos, live streaming directly into the app. So it's going to be really exciting coming forward, especially once Bitcoin breaks out of this range and we start to see these huge potential gains that these coins are going to make. Now, like I said, when I first started trading crypto, you couldn't trade it on MetaTrader 4. You had to own a little bit of coin and trade it on the exchange. I'm also going to be giving trade setups for 2 types of trades. For trades that everybody's used to on MetaTrader 4, and then occasionally I'll be giving out a trade alert for an altcoin that will be traded on exchange like Binance or Bittrex, because occasionally these altcoins move in price up when Bitcoin moves in price up. And when that cycle occurs, it's a time to really compound your gains. For instance, one that I'm looking at right now that I'm playing is this coin here, Salt. Now, what's interesting to me about these altcoins, first of all, I just have to explain with altcoins is that altcoins are fueled off of cycles of hype and the fear of missing out and the they really do ride on a lot of hype. It's a lot of, updates from development teams and people getting excited about it and social media trending of certain coins. These coins are not long-term investments to me at all. Only Bitcoin is really a long-term investment that I have, faith in the technology and how disruptive and how large the network effect has been. But I do play these altcoins when they get good volume occasionally, because in certain times, like right now, these altcoins will give you an opportunity to compound your gains. So like this one here, just a quick analysis on it. Salt, good fundamental development. It's a lending platform where you can lend cryptocurrency. So it's opening up a market. It's decentralizing the lending market. So there's a potential there for huge growth. And the development has not stopped. They keep working towards those goals, and they're meeting their deadlines, and things are lining up, and the project is thriving. So we have a project that's thriving. It's good. There's a demand in a market for it, that the price went down over 90% from the all-time high. So obviously this is the bottom. The market went over 90%. It ranged out and went sideways, and